Well, hello, Lee. And Tommy. How are you guys this morning? Let me get a link up here. Tommy Denda. Out fishing. Here. Oh, how nice. Tommy Denda. Out fishing. Here. Oh, how nice. David Pieper. Good morning, David. Oh. Yes, we figured that. Nice. We're going to hit the hour and then we'll come more indoor fishing. Good morning, indoor fishing. Oh, really? You catch all the fish, huh, Tommy? Ah. Who was it? Lee, you had a story about that. That you never put a hook on your line. Hi, Dan Floros. Good morning. Sam Dam. David Piper started stocking my 80. Went fish shopping and whatever budget always happens. Hi, Marky 0306. Good morning to you. All right, let's get a little tune in here. Morning, Eric. Oh, seaweed. John Quinn. The X-Zilla. Bill Wick. Uh-oh. Fish is knocked out again. Honestly. We're going to go offline for about 10 seconds to get things plugged back in again. Don't know why it's doing this.
Morning.
Well, good morning, everybody. How are you all? DXzilla, John Quinn, Poe Seawee, Bill Witt, Cassie B. Good morning, Cassie B. The multi-angler, Louis Dazzo from Chicago. Good morning. You probably know Chevy Fish. Tommy Denda's here this morning. Good morning, Tommy. David Pieper, Eric Bolliard, Dan Floro, Sam Dam. And the first one in this morning was Tampa Tom Fishing, followed by Lee Wilcox. So good morning, everyone. What's happening here when I bring up a video, as I just did for Aquatic Conquest, it knocks my camera out. And I've got to go back and restart StreamYard in order to get it back on. So I don't know why it's doing that, but I found a fairly quick fix for it. So I guess we won't be too disgruntled about it. Let's see. Let me Roger's Aquarium. Yeah, that camera looks pretty good, doesn't it? And that is, I think, the regular. No, that's the good camera. Ha! That's interesting. So it's not even doing the regular camera. Let's see, full HD web, HD true. Oh, I'll be darned. So I've got them both. Which do you like? That one? That one. It was closer up. Hello. Whatever. We'll leave it on for now. Who else is here? I noticed times were removed when people make comments. Huh. Good morning, Billy Dog. Nice to see you. All right, we got one more tune we gotta play here. Let's see if I can find it. We need to get to it and see what happens when we do. My channel's gotten all messed up again. Here we go.
Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Yeah,
I think that one will do.
that'll do. That'll do just finely. Thank you so much. Hey, so how are you guys all this morning? Eric Balliard, how many generations can you breed before the fish become too inbred? You know, I'm sure somebody's done some research on that. How many? As many as it takes to start getting anomalies showing up. I mean, it could be 2, it could be 5, it could be 10. It depends entirely on the genetics. It also depends on whether you're introducing new strains or fish from another line along the way. I know of guppies that were line bred for 50 generations and did not show any serious genetic malformations. It depends so much on things that are far beyond their control or ken. Lakes Aquatics. Hello, hello. Anthony T, good morning, good morning. Who else is here? Tommy Denda's been working on Facebook page. He's got a little bit. How's it coming, Tommy? Are we getting adequate feedback? You can go on my channel and pull whatever you like. Both Father Fish and Lewis Foxwell. Look on both of them. There's lots of stuff in there. In both of them, actually. There's quite a lot in Father Fish, however. And look in the under Lewis Foxwell. Look under videos and pictures. David Pieper, Cherry Barbs, may be his next breeding project. Oh, they are such a sweet fish to breed. Easy to do. Tommy says it's alive and well. Well, wonderful. And we thank you so much, Tommy, for your yeoman's efforts. John Quinn says guppies just keep going and going and going. They do indeed. They go and they go. They are the what's the battery? They're what am I thinking about? The rabbit, the battery rabbit. Won't come to me. Tommy says it's really great that people can upload videos and pics. Yes, Patrick Paulson. Good morning, good morning. We played your little bit from Aquatic Conquest this morning. We'll be playing it again at the end of the stream. So we're going to do that beginning and end every day. And we may do it as a break. It's just long enough to do a break. It's about, I don't know how long, 2 minutes or so, which is about what I need for a break. So we may use that in the middle of things as well. Duracell, is that right? The Duracell rabbit doesn't sound right, maybe. I don't know. John Quinn says Duracell. Oh, color guppies. Yes, color guppies. Hello, hello. Energizer. That's what it is. It's the Energizer rabbit. Very good. Oh my. Lee says color guppies. Hi. Yes. Patrick Paulson. Good vibes. Good morning, all. Where's my coffee? Here's coffee. Coffee in a coffee mug. By the way, I ordered another 10 coffee mugs. They'll be here next week. To anybody else who wants a mug, those of you who have put orders in, I think there were, I don't remember, 2. I think it was 2. Somebody might have ordered 2. I think there were 2. Oh, yes. There were 2 ordered yesterday. Those are covered. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. It's going to be close. I may send you this one. Anyway, you can order a mug. They're $25 if you would add a little bit for shipping. I'm covering the shipping, particularly if you are in Canada or Europe or other parts of the world other than the USA. It's expensive shipping. It's about $20. So any help you can provide along those lines will be greatly appreciated. And I see Lee still has his in his fish tank, riding herd over his fish. I think it's immensely clever, Lee, immensely. Although you really can't get the benefit. I thought when I saw that, I should have sent 2. Oh, well, can't think of it all. So, they'll be going out probably to new people who want to order them now. They'll go out the end of next week, so it'll be 10 days to 2 weeks before you get them. But go ahead and send PayPal, fatherfish@fatherfish.net, PayPal, fatherfish@fatherfish.net, 25 plus a little for shipping. And we'll appreciate it. We'll get them right out to you, along with bumper sticker and regular sticker. So, Tommy Denda, we did that. What else? Lee Wilcox. I bought some new lights this morning online, and in a wee while, I'll be getting some guppies. Oh, wonderful. You really do need guppies in that tank. Can't wait. Me too. Sounds great. David Pieper needs a wrench, says Cassie B. Let's get over here and find David. I was looking this morning. I'm fine without a wrench too. All right, David. David is now wrenched. Tommy, Fatherfish found something for you to wear on a daily basis. Now, what in the world are you talking about, Tommy? Found something for you to wear on a daily basis. A ribbon in my beard, no doubt. Tell us. I'll even bring you up so you can show us. Okay, I guess I. Post seaweed, my guppy strain has been going since at least 1945. No additions. That's pretty impressive, Posey. We need to know more about you. 1945. 1945. Wow. I have guppies, or had guppies, from the mid 50s, 55. In fact, I had German half blacks in 63. That was that was a lot later even. That was 18 years later. Wow. 45. You saying you still have them? Mercy. We need to know more about that. You can't Posey wait. You simply can't make a statement like that and leave it at that. We need pictures. We need a lot more information about that. That's way too good. Let's see. Color Guppy says I tend to add new blood around the 5 to the 7th generation, or when I see genetics issues. Yep, you bet. And John retracted his message. I don't know what it was. David Pieper, if I'm breeding, I'll usually change up the blood once in a while, particularly when I do tetras. Always a good idea. I think one of the problems with the GloFish is that they are so inbred that they really don't last within a year or less. All of the Danios get humpback, or virtually all of them. It's a common genetic problem with the Denio GloFish, and it's simply because they've all come out of a very, very narrow parentage out of maybe one fish. So it tends to kind of pile up. Raven Thomas. Good morning, Raven Thomas. Lakes Aquatics, better than coffee for getting a day started. Let's see, what is it there? Blake, what time is it there? It's mid-afternoon for Lee in England. So that would be like 3 in the morning for you. Early morning? No, that can't be right. I don't know what it is. What time is it where you are, Blake? I can't figure it out. Oh dear. I'm going all the way back here because there's so many cool comments I've missed. Markio 306. I think I'm about back to the beginning. Cassie B. Toggle timestamps. David Pieper, helping my son reseal his tank today. He's begging me to help him, and I actually have time. I may record it to show people how easy it can be. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're doing Cassie B and John Quinn, both saying either is fine. But I don't, the cameras. They are about the same, aren't they? And what's interesting is we're not getting the distortion that we were before. And it's raining outside. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, the multi-angler Louis Dazzo, Louis from Chicago, Chi-Town, is here and among us. Nice to have you with us, Louis. All right, I'm going to jump all the way down here. All the way down. Here we go. Zap to the end. John Quinn. Yellow guppies have bred 6 batches now, and 2 females are pregnant again. Whoa ho. Cassie B thinks it's 11 in the evening. for Blake. So it's, what is it here? It's 8 in the morning, so that's like 9-hour difference. But he's ahead of us, isn't he? Or is he behind us? So at 12 o'clock, what day is it going to be when it hits 12 o'clock, Blake? Is it going to be Monday? Or is it going to be Sunday? Or is he at Sunday going into Monday? So he's ahead of us. Is he? He's west of us. How can he be ahead of us if he's west of us? Unless that's where everything goes upside down. That's what it is. John Quinn. Oh, dear. We did that. Billy Dog. Hello, Nev Mulcahy. Hi, Nev Mulcahy from England. Nice to have you with us. Let's back up a little bit. David Pieper, find this goes best with coffee. Cheers. This is yesterday's coffee. John Quinn, HPB, are nice. I have a nice light going from Stephen Kvartler. Stephen Kvartler says, color guppies. We'll see. What a gift. What are we referring? Tommy gave a link to what he found for you to wear every day. I just looked. Uh-oh. Where's the link? David, you're welcome for the wrench. What is this? See, we had just got them, but they've been in a warm spring way up in the mountains. Wow. How cool. Tom for the wrench. Hello, Father Catfish Terry. Hi, Catfish Terry. Tampa Tom Fishing. I got the specialty sockets. Tommy Denda is laughing. I'm going back here. I'm a little apprehensive. Lee Wilcox says, Petroman, you are awesome. Cassie B, posting the payment to PayPal. Eric Bolliard, what kind of filtration was available when you got into the hobby? The little box filters. That's what everybody had. Okay, I'm going to go look at it. Here we go. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. What is this? Shoes. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Let's bring them up. Too cool. Let's see if I can do it without knocking myself offline again. Great gifts. Goodness. Look at that. Is that Matt or what? It looks like it's, what is it? It is Summer Fish Slippers, Beachman women's slippers, $1.71. Flip-flops sold out. Wow. Sold out. Add to wish list. All right, we'll put it, it's under wish. Log in. Oh dear. This is complicated. I'm not going to do it now. I will do it at another time. This is way cool. Facebook. Google. Let's do Google. A lot of fish. Huh. Well, try Facebook then. Man, how old are you? How old are you? 65 and older. All right. All right. There it is. That is way cool. Way cool, Tommy. Way cool. Hopefully, the $1.71. Hard to imagine. Very fun. Very fun. Thank you. Nuts. Totally nuts. Lee, I bought some new lights. We did that. Let's see. I need to get back over here to YouTube. Is anybody coming up? Who is this? Oh, that's what we just did. Let me post the link again. Tommy, it is silly. Agreed. David says his cats would destroy him. Under gravel filters. No, that came later. Under gravel, under gravel didn't show up until the mid 60s. Before that, 40s into the 50s were box filters. That you had a little filter floss and some rocks or gravel in the bottom to hold them down, or sand, whatever. So the box filter was, I think it was the first filters. It's the first one I remember. "10:30," Josh says. Sunday night. Okay, so you're ahead of us. Oh, David Pieper. I can hop up quickly. Yes. Come on up, David. Happy to have you. Camera got grainy again, did it? Let me look. Oh, it certainly did. Tell you what, let's switch cameras and see if it makes a difference. Since we got them both working. Is that better? Yeah, it's marginally. Let's see if it's better. I don't think it's really better. It's obviously my I need to reboot. I did not reboot. I need to reboot. That's a little better. Marginally better. Let's see. I just heard a little pop, and here is David Pieper. Hello, David.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm just waiting on the family to wake up. I probably got a few minutes until the baby wakes up. So.
Oh my! How old is the baby?
21 months.
Wonderful. And where are you? Where are you located?
I'm just outside of Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. It's about. I can see Montana in the background when on a clear day. So just
On
north
a
of
clear
Montana.
day, you can see Montana. Nice, nice. So, what kind of fish do you have, David?
Well, at the moment, I was just watching.
Uh-oh, we lost David. Let's see if we get him back. We lost you, David. There he is. There he is. Gotcha.
Okay, let's see.
Right. Whatever you did, don't do it again.
Well, I'll.
Oh, look at this. Oh, you were moving to see your tank. Oh, how nice.
So, I got some white skirts, some separates, some albino. I got lots. Went and spent about $170 on fish yesterday. So.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get you to. Oh, well. Nice. So, what kind of fish did you get?
Lots of everything. I kind of gave the kids a list and let them pick. And
Oh, nice. So you got a community tank.
oh yeah, I want lots of flash, lots of color, lots of small
Yeah.
fish.
How old are your kids, David?
15, 12, and a baby. Oops.
15, 12. That's quite a spread.
Yeah,
Was the baby a surprise? Uh-oh.
kinda.
That's fun. That's great. Let's see who else is plugging in here. Eric Bolyard. Oh, we did that. That was the filtration thing. Tommy, Tampa Tom for the wrench. You got it, Tampa Tom. Let's see. This is interesting about Posey. Now, where are you, Posey? In a warm spring, guppies coming out of a warm spring in the mountains. That's pretty cool stuff. Let's get back over here. So what kind of work do you do, David?
Most of my life I was in the oil patch, but I've left that to go, and I'm now in a school.
Oh, what
I
kind of
kind of
school?
do just a school, it's a small community school, kindergarten to grade 12,
So you're
about
teaching?
200 kids, and I kind of do little maintenance around it.
Oh, nice. Nice. So you're around kids all day.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. That's fun. Good for you. Do you have a tank set up at the school yet?
No, like it's the water's so bad you can't.
No, that's probably not true. Why? Bad in what way? We're going to work on this.
It tons of salt, and it's tons of chemicals. It's barely drinkable, if that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you could maybe work on it. Be fun for the kids to have a tank there.
I've attempted.
Have you really? Huh?
Yeah.
Posey Wee is in New Mexico, and they'll be showing us the guppies next week. Wow, very cool. Minaj is here. Good morning. Good morning, Minaj.
I'm going to have to hop off as my family's all just waking up.
There. Well, have fun. Thank you for coming in, David. I
Oh,
appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Nice to see your tank. Give our love to your family,
Will
and
do.
hope your kids enjoy the tank.
Oh, they do. As long as I do all the maintenance, they love it.
Well, they're old enough to do it.
Yeah.
You need to teach them the skills.
Oh yeah.
Maybe get their own tank. Thanks for coming up, David. Very nice. Yes, that was a nice tank, wasn't it? Thank you, David. Oh. ER Aquatics. Good morning, ER. How are you? Mary Page. Hi, Mary Page. Nice to see you. Paul C. Good morning, Paul C. Aquatic Conquest. Yes, that was a great tank, wasn't it? Aquatic Conquest talking to Patrick Paulson. Pretty impressive stuff. So we played you this morning. I'm going to do you beginning and end, probably Aquatic, and I will use you for a break around the 9 o'clock hour. It runs about 2 minutes, I think, which is a perfect break time for me. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Aquatic Conquest just added Lee's video. Wonderful. Wonderful. So Posey Wee has found guppies from the mid 40s in a warm spring up in the mountains in New Mexico. That's a whoa. That'll be fun. Did I get everybody? Looks like I got everybody. John Doe. Morning, John Doe. And Mulcahy. We went, yeah, David. David, nice to have David. That was fun. Anybody else would like to come up? Just for a few minutes is fine. It's 48 and sunny in New Hampshire. It is about 80 and rainy here in Southwest Florida. It's raining. It looks like it's socked in. I think it'll be raining all day today. Yeah, Petroman, I'd like to see those guppies too. He said he'll try to put them up next week. Oh, wow. Cassie B's got rain over there in Canaveral as well. So the whole state is socked in, I guess. Good morning, Pepland Creek. Ooh. John Doe. Let's give John Doe a wrench. We're getting a little behind here. ER Aquatics has been here any number of times. ER deserves a wrench. Now you understand the reason we're giving out all these wrenches is that for a good reason and not a good reason. The not a good reason is first, and that is so nobody can penalize each other. It's a strange thing about that. That's not really the reason. The reason is that when we hit 10,000, we're going to need a lot of controls, and this way we'll know who to trust. Oh, John Doe, it's raining in Delaware. And Posey Wee is a she. Posey Wee. Okay, I got that. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Posey Wee. And nice to have you with us. 26C and sunny in original Hampshire. The Hampshire. Let's see. Petroman. All the pet stores by me are out of 40-gallon breeders. Had to drive 50 miles to buy one yesterday. That's a great tank. I love that tank. David Pieper. It's cold here at night, but nice in the day. Yay with the mug of our favorite mug, Lee, says Mary Page. Raven Thomas, where'd he go? Beautiful land. What are we talking about? ER Aquatics. You're welcome, ER. New Mexico is still cool, says Posey Wee. Oh, dear. What's the wretch for? John Quinn says. What's the wretch for? John Quinn is talking about wretches. Lee, tell him what the wretch is for. I got these little tiny bananas yesterday. You'll have something witty to say about that, I dare say. P.S. Kanani. Hi, Father Fish. Have a 10-gallon 3W, 3-watt LED strip having Anubias and Java fern. Silica sand only. Flow is from a small internal power head. Please help us. Am not able to cope with brown dust type diatoms. It's all over the glass, etc. Well, Pioche, how can I put this? Let me put it kindly, Pioche. I gotta watch myself doing this. Not to worry, not to worry. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. This is normal, happens to everybody. First time just starting, it's okay. It's not nothing to worry about. Not nothing to worry about. You don't worry about it. You let it go, it'll be fine. Nothing to get upset about. If you need to wipe the front glass, wipe the front glass. It'll be fine. The little brown things growing in there. They do that because they're the first. They are the first. Wait for the second. When the second one comes along, he says, "Hey, I got to put the niner down." He says, "Hey, you're the first. I get you. I get you." Now he the first. And then the third one comes along, and he says, "I got you," and he put them down. And pretty soon, they're all of them, all different colors and shapes and everything. Tell you what'll help: get more plants. And you really need some nutrition in that soil. Get some rooted plants and put some root tabs or something way down in the sand. Also, how deep is your silica? It needs to be 3 inches deep. If it is not 3 inches deep, it cannot do its job. So 3 inches silica, push plant tabs down in there. Not liquid, tablets. Push them down in there, all the way to the bottom. Get some more plants to fill in, and you'll be fine. Don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Little brown things go away. They don't stay forever. Oh, let me get back over. Hit the like, says One Dirty Flatty. Lee, the wrench is for tightening your nuts. Oh, well, now you know. Yeah, Lee's all about nuts. He grew a pair recently. So he knows all about wrenches. The wrench is for shutting Lee down when he gets out of control, and that ain't out of control. That's way in control. That ain't close to out of control. 26 in Dublin, and John's losing it. Go, John. Raven, I love Otto. Got him in all tanks. I like to watch fish too. Munch, then plenty algae. Yes, yes, Raven. Munch, then plenty algae. Dee do. DR. Oh, oh. Mary Page, if I could have caught that on video, can't even tell you how exciting it was. Literally looked her straight in the eyes, and she ran. She appeared to have milk. And what in the world are we talking about? Oh, like what I'm going to have to go back on this. We're back in lockdown tomorrow in UK. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. Posey Wee gave up on plants that kill duckweed. Well, that's because you're not giving it any nutrition. You could start over. Watch a video on deep substrate tanks, especially on the dirted tank, Posey Wee, and figure out how to do a dirted tank. That's going to solve all problems with plants. Monage. Do I keep substrate flat and the sand is of different height, or both soil and sand can be of different height. Do not begin to understand the question. If you mean depth by height, then the sand should be deeper than the soil, but it does not have to be. You could have 2 inches of soil and 2 inches of sand. You could have 3 inches of soil and 2 inches of sand. You can have 3 inches of soil and 4 inches of sand. You can have 1 inch of soil and 2 inches of sand, or any combination thereof, and they're all fine. So it doesn't matter, I think. Posey Wee, we need to help you, Posey Wee. We need to get you on some videos. Somebody link a good video on dirted tanks for Posey Wee. We're going to get you put together here. P.S. Kanani, 1 inch only. You'll have to fill it up 3 inches. That's right. That's right, P.S. And for that little bit of wisdom, P.S. gets a wrench. Cassie B was all exhausted after yesterday, but did good in the tournament. Placed first in my age group of advanced belts. Oh my! So you were in the tournament. Wasn't just for your kids. Well, bravo. Bravo. Good girl. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Mary Page went walking yesterday in a bobcat, literally walked out of the soybean field and looked at me. She was so close. I tried to turn the phone on, and of course she was gone. Had it happen? I've had him sit down and watch me. Just sit there and stare at me like it was the most normal thing in the world. I've never had one run from me. They always just kind of walk off. Never seem to be in a hurry. Andy Dean, hi Andy. Oh dear. Andy doesn't have a wrench. We're fixing that right this very second. Hi Andy. Raised bed pond liner for my pond guppies with water lettuce and pond plants outside. Excellent, excellent. John Doe, my auto sinklets keep my glass and plants nice and clean. I have 9 of them. Whoa! Excellent. And Pebbling Creek is posting our brand new website that J-Dog has built. And it's really looking fine. Looking really fine. Mary Page woke up with a thumping rain headache. Oh dear. Oh dear. What is this? Menage. I had 2 inch soil in front and 6 in back. Over the period of time for 4 months, the height difference started decreasing. Planning to have hills and my new setup. Any advice? Yes. Watch the Green Machine as he's putting together systems with levels. He uses baffles that he manufactures. They're pieces of flexible plastic that he uses as forms to hold things in place. So you can go a little higher a form, and so forth, and build it that way so the lower level is not pushing it out. Look at the baffles. Look at how he does it. That is the solution, and it works. It's enormously effective. You can rise at least an inch above each baffle over a distance of 3 or 4 inches. So you're going to have a pretty good, not a 45, but probably a 25-degree slope that will stay in place with the baffle behind it. The Green Machine. He's out of business. He's not around anymore. Hasn't posted, to my knowledge, in a few years. But he is an absolute genius and built something no one else really built that way. From England, Lee, were you ever or any of our England contingent ever in his shop? It's been shut down now for a few years. Don't know exactly how long, 3 or 4 years, I guess. But stupendous. And do you know if he's doing anything? If he's still in the hobby, still active? Love to know more about it. Okay, we're jumping to the bottom here. Zachary, hello, Zachary Redgrave. Good morning, nice to see you. GRB, hello, GRB. Petroman, what states are they from? Mary Page got a video of how excited you were. Very cool. Cassie B, started competing with my boys 2.5 years ago. She's talking about Taekwondo. She went to a Taekwondo meet yesterday and participated. I have to help them so much with their forms. I may as well do it myself, but don't want to compete. That was their first tournament. How cool is that? Very, very nice. ER Aquatic says Petroman. It's a large weasel thing that's nasty, eats animals, will attack humans in the right situation. It's the craziest thing you'll ever hear. What are we talking about now? Coffee. Yeah, I don't think it's the camera coffee. Looking at the StreamYard, the camera is perfect. When it sends over to YouTube, it gets blurry. I think it is my my signal. All right, what are we talking about now? ER talking about to Petroman about large weasel. Nathan Fishboy. Hello, Nathan. Nice to see you. We're gonna recognize Nathan here. Doing well, Nathan. Good to see you. What is a Fisher cat? Aha. Did somebody do something with a Fisher cat? Oh, there it is. ER Aquatics. I have a few bobcats around here and Fisher cats. Last week, an African serval was loosed the next town over. It escaped from a house. I've seen serval wild here in Florida. It's been a few years, but I did see one some time ago. Never saw a Fisher cat, though. Hey, you says the Oprah of wrenches. Yeah, too true. Too true. Hey, you. Tommy Denda. Is Lee leaving? Popping out to grab some guppies. Be about half an hour. You'll be fine without me. I promise. Take deep breaths. Go for it, Lee. Half an hour. When you come back, come on and show us your guppies. It's probably gone by now. 8:50. Well, it was 5 minutes ago. Bravo indeed, Aquatic Conquest. You bet. ER Aquatics, John Quinn. I have green algae in all my shrimp tanks. Very beneficial for them and the gobies. Free food. Somebody earlier asked me about cherry shrimp. Asked my advice about keeping cherry shrimp. And my very best advice about keeping cherry shrimp is get advice from somebody who knows how to keep them alive, because it ain't me. I can't do shrimp. I just can't do shrimp. I've done them 100 times. I still probably have a few back there, but nothing like a population of it. I think the problem is they require routine care and maintenance, and I don't give it to them. I let things slide way too long. The shrimp have to be fed routinely. They've got to be in the right water. I think they require a lot more care than I'm in a position to give. Now, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I just have got it messed up from the get-go. I don't know. But there are some really good shrimp channels around, and I would start checking them out. Now, Cassie B said, my husband said he got me competing on video. They got first and second place. Wow, how cool. Nice. Mary Page. My tank's done, Petroman. 2 inches of stratum, topped with 2 inches of black top fin sand. Gonna add 2 more inches when I get home. John Quinn says, I love a little algae in my tanks. P.S. Kanani, okay's Mary. I'm Dirty Flatty posting. Petroman, I use fluval stratum, 80 pounds and 20 pounds of sand in the 40 breeder I just set up. The stratum was expensive. I would do 20 more pounds of sand. Petroman, you want to get 2 solid inches above that stratum. It's not going to cause a problem but from discoloration. What it will do is it will prevent the stratum from going aerobic, and you want it, or anaerobic. You want it to go anaerobic because you want it to be able to break down waste and nurture and feed the plant roots. So simply add another 20 pounds of sand, and you should be good to go. Let's see, I want to jump down to the bottom here. I went way up top. Nathan Fishboy. Hello, Nathan. Tried fish once and had the same problem, so I got myself Chirac Destructor Yabbies. And thanks for the wrench. You're welcome, Nathan. Mary has had a eureka experience. ER is working on breeding red-eye raccoon tiger shrimp. You go, ER. I will check, Mary, and see if I got your email. Patrick Polson is wondering what this is all about, too. And Arcus appreciates the wrench. Tampa Tom, cherry shrimp usually take a few months to get used to your water. They don't live that long. It helps to have at least a dozen. If you can try and find someone from your local club breeding to help. I usually buy them by the 100 and a week later have none. I've done it a dozen times. Chirox destructor yabbies are native to Australia, says Nathan. It's a few different types. I have the electric blue. Alan Tooth 48. How long let me do this again. Alan Tooth 48. How long do I have to wait after setting up a father fish type tank to put fish in? Other channels that talk about deep substrate say several months because of ammonia spikes. But I don't believe that. And good on you, Alan, too. These other channels that are talking about deep substrate are not capping their deep substrate with inert sand deep enough to keep the anaerobics and the ammonia and all the other stuff down in the substrate where it belongs. And that's really what makes our system unique. It's something that others have talked about a little bit, but really have not paid attention to. And it's because they really have not thought seriously about the nature of anaerobics. One must overcome one's anxieties and one's predilection for listening to old wives' tales and aquatic urban myths in order to be able to take the steps needed to generate and create a father fish natural, permanent, deep substrate. So, sand is the key. 2 inches of sand, which is deep enough that the material that's in that deeper part, that enriched substrate, is not going to be able to work its way up and through. If you start seeing little bleeding, add more sand. You can go to 3 inches. You can go to 4 inches. The main thing is you want to keep the deep substrate, the soil, under a deep layer of sand, deep enough that it won't be able to work its way up into the water column. That's the key. It's the absolute key to making it happen. So the answer to the question about when you can put fish in, Ellen 248, is you can put fish in the same time you put plants in, which is essentially day 2. Plant your plants as you've set it up, get it all set up, get the watering, get the plants in, the rocks, the fish. You do it all. Get it all in with a caveat. And the caveat is you can load it up with plants. Do not load it up with fish. Put the fish in more slowly. Put a few in, and then a week later, a few more. You can do schools of fish if you like. Do a half a dozen little rummy-nosed tetras. And then a week later, do a half a dozen neon tetras. And a week later, maybe add some more rummy-nosed or guppies, whatever. Add your fish more slowly because they will build up ammonia as they're being fed. So you want to be able to control that. It's going to take a little time to build up the nitrogen column to be able to handle it. You will be amazed, however, how quickly the waste precipitates down into the sand. It happens almost instantly. You almost never see strands of poo laying on the top. It breaks down and goes down very, very quickly. Long answer. All right. We are at 9:07. we're going to do a little break here for a minute. We're going to play, we ought to play the girls. Let me see if I can get them up here. Do the girls' songs. Butterfish. Scrolling down to Butterfish music. Butterfish music. Here we go. Yeah, let's start with. I need to put these together. All right. Let's do Foxy. And we'll start this.
When I find myself in times of take trouble, the fish, she comforts me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my time of darkness, he is streaming right in front of me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Atom sand and let it be. Father's words of wisdom, let it be. When all the broken-hearted fishes living in the tank agree, there is an answer, let it be. For though it may be cloudy, there is still a chance that they can see. There is an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Add some sand and let it be. There is an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Add some sand and let it be. Father's words of wisdom, let it be.
Not quite long enough, was it? Ah! All right, I'm back. Ah. David has left us, apparently. Nathan Fishboy. Talking about crayfish. Let's see. I'm not going to try to catch all this conversation. A lot of good stuff going on here. We go to the bottom. Yeah, there was somebody who's saying this. That, Cassie B, Anubias, is an excellent filter plant for the water column. Certainly is. Java Fern's another one. Any of the rootless plants or floating plants are also really excellent. Nice thing about Anubias is it's easily controllable. It never really gets out of control, and it's always a really attractive plant. Can handle low light, yes. Oh, see, my daughter and I caught a bunch of crawdads in the middle of the night. She was screaming. A crawdad was in the bathroom. The cats sat cornered, 2 in the kitchen. They were all over the house, oh my word. That's extraordinary. Now, I have some friends who get little tiny 4-inch long blind black snakes in their house. They're a worm snake. They're actually a snake. And they don't get much. I think they get 6 inches fully grown. They come up through the pipes in their bathroom. They have a slab. They're sitting on a slab, and they have colonized under the slab, and it found a way up through alongside the pipes that I guess have worked loose or something. So they get these tiny little snakes. Oh dear. Crayfish, crayfish all over the house. That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. Goodness sakes. I got some more coffee here. Some more of this fresh, day old coffee. I love it. It's now hot. A bunch of crawdads. Goodness sakes. Alan 248. The deep substrate seems to make sense to me more than constant vacuuming the bottom of the tank. Give you more time to actually enjoy the fish. Ta-da! Alan Tooth has earned a wrench. Ta-da! What's the music about? Zachary says. You got to listen to the words. Listen to the words. All right, here we go. For Zachary's benefit, let us play.
Hello, Mary.
We'll do that one later. Let's do Cassie B.
I found my way. I found my way to Father Fish. He comes on in the morning every day. Add some soil, cap it with sand, then add plants. He will help you do it the right way. Add some fish, then walk away. Feed them high quality food. Thy food is best. Keep it dirted, keep it all natural. I found my way back to Father Fish. Bye, all.
Bye, Cassie B. Very sweet. Thank you so much. She is a love. We have so many loves here. So many loves. It's just a thorough delight. Posting the stream, the link, if anybody wants to come up and say hello, talk about their tank a little bit, their joys for the day. Aquarium Cop. I'm so happy I'm not a mod. If I were, you couldn't wrench me. What is this? What? Huh. We'll fix that real quick. Now you're in trouble, Aquarium Cop. Now you're in trouble. Glory. Aquatic Conquest saying, strange, his valve that was spiraling. The corkscrew valve didn't live, but the regular thrived and setting out runners. Yeah, it probably had to do with that plant. Mary Page says, Aquarium Cop holds more power than we all do. He doesn't need a wrench. Yeah, but he's got one anyway. He's just afraid to post now because he knows he'll see it. Oh, somebody just popped over. I just heard a click. Here it is. Ah, here he is, boys and girls. Aquarium Cop is with us. Let's see, his mic is off. Can't unmute. Oh, he's muted himself.
Give me a moment.
Aquarium Cop.
Give me
Oh,
a
there you
moment,
are.
sir.
All right. Nice to see you. Thomas Batavinic. My turtles forced me to keep plants in my sump. Yeah, they are diggers. They certainly are. And they'll get down. Pioche says, if you dose liquid CO2, the valves will melt. Is plenum set up with undergravel filtration with gravel beneficial, or just soil and sand setup works equally fine? Yes. Is there some combination that adds to a long-term setup? Yes. Thank you in advance. You're welcome in advance. Number one, plenum with undergravel filtration or just soil and sand works equally fine. Yes. There's some people who do swear by plenums. I've done both. I don't see the difference. There may be some mental difference. I don't know. But I've never seen a difference between them. It certainly doesn't hurt anything. Keeping water underneath would be like, what it would be like. It would be like keeping a water table under the soil. I mean, that's natural. That occurs in nature. I'm not sure I understand the value of it. The other question was, is there some combination that adds to a long-term setup? Yes, there is. And that's why I do the supplements. The supplements are minerals primarily that take a very long time to chelate, to break down and make themselves accessible to the roots of the plants. Iron oxide, for example, takes at least a year to break down. So what the additives do, among other things, is they provide a long-term foundation, nutritional foundation to that substrate that goes out for years. Keeping in mind that the substrate nutrition is being replaced, albeit very, very slowly, by all of the detritus, all the waste that's sifting down into it and going deeper and deeper and eventually breaking down. Wallstead talks about this. What she discovered is that over a period of time, it's not doing that quickly enough to really fully replace. And so you get a slower plant growth. With my system, while it's not really permanent, you get a longer plant growth. I've had it go as long as 5 years. I've had some last 10 years if I didn't pull plants out and start mucking around with it. Typically, what will happen is the plants will become very stable and will begin growing more and more and more slowly. But that's kind of natural as they fill out the tank anyway. So you kind of don't notice the difference. If you look at Lee's tank, he's getting huge spurts of growth because his tank is still very new. It's only a year or so old. And he only just began capping it, which means he only just began breaking it down with the anaerobic activity. So he's getting huge plant growth. Over a period of years, there will be less and less of that. So pulling plants out is not something I really recommend because it's ultimately not replaceable. Uh, for a while, you will get a lot of new plant growth. But if you keep doing that, keep pulling them out, it'll stop replacing and you'll simply have less and less plants in the system. So kind of a long answer to a good question. Mary Page saying hello to everybody. And missing a bunch. Hi, Susan. Susan is here. Moderator Day, one Dirty Plazzy says. Yes, it is a moderator day. We're doing moderators in preparation for my birthday because we're going to need lots of moderators tomorrow. I need to do birthday stuff here. I need to do something. Maybe get some flowers. I don't know. I'll try to figure something out so we can have a little birthday stuff here. Anthony T. Susan sent a 1-minute video intro in Messenger. I'll have to take a look at that. I can't get, or I don't get Messenger on my computer. I guess it's in Facebook, isn't it? Let me see if I can get it. Facebook. Send it to where? Oh, send it to Father Fish, probably. Susan. I don't know. Messenger. Here it is.
The fish. There's one place to go to if you have thick. Your fish may itch or even flash. So Father Fish is your one-stop cap. Cap it all with an inch of sand. Cap it all with an inch of sand.
Let's start this over again.
Father Fish. Father Fish. One place to go to if you have thick. Your fish may itch or even flash. So Father Fish is your one-stop cap. Cap it all with an inch of sand. Cap it all with an inch of sand. Raise the temperature with a helping hand. And add some garlic on top of that sand. The yeast will go, your plants will grow, and all of your fish will have a happy home. Father Fish, so Father Fish, your one-stop wonder if you keep fish. Starring Sir Father Fish and all his followers on the Father Fish channel. Over to you, Sir Father Fish.
Wonderful. I love it.
Father.
Thank you, Susan. Could you post that somewhere where I can uplink it to my channel? I don't know how to do that. Are you back, Lee? I thought you went out to get guppies.
Welcome to the show.
What? Oh, hi. Aquarium Cop. You caught me off guard there. Hi. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Nice to see you. Nice to have you with us.
I absolutely enjoy that you have caused a stir.
Ah, 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 ah. That has ever been my intention.
No. I mean it in a good way. And all the videos I'm watching about people talking about, they're calling us OGs,
What's OG?
old school, original
Oh,
gangsters.
yeah. Ha.
Yeah. And I watched so many videos, Father Fish, and it's actually comforting to see that people are not saying your name, but they're saying like, "Oh, there's this new thing going on where old school fish keepers are doing the right thing and teaching and inviting like younger children." Remember that I told you the story where my first vision was not my first vision, my first view was looking up as a little baby and seeing and the black baby Molly babies, and then
Yes.
the angelfish eat them, so people are starting to get it. They're starting to get it. You know, it's all love. It's all about fish keeping and bringing new people in, and not disregarding new people, their methods and all that. Like it's all about sharing and loving, and that's a whole thing.
That's right.
I watched I didn't watch. I was on a live stream with you, whatever, a week or two ago. Remember that, sir?
Yeah, I do.
And I did look at the comments on that live stream you did, and I was privileged to be on. And I read the comments in that video. Never mind the afterthought.
Yeah.
When it was,
All right.
and so many people said so nice things like, "Hey, Aquarium Cop, you too." Like I said some things in there that people liked. Of course, obviously, you say everything in there that's everybody likes, but I'm saying like it's a nice thing, and that's what we need to do.
I,
Positivity, absolute positivity. Anybody's allowed in. And what's the guy's name? I really want to send him a video that he's doing that thing.
Aquatic Conquest. Uh,
Yes,
Aquatic Conquest. Post your link, please.
yes, absolutely amazing. I wrote
It is
down his
stupendous. Yeah, you bet.
I wrote down his email address, and I'm gonna send him something,
Good.
to get involved with that thing because I'm all in it. I'm absolutely all in it.
Oh, that is so cool, isn't it?
And people should be all happy, and we should all do this.
Yep, you bet.
I absolutely love it. It's so fun.
It really is. Yeah, we got something that we want to share too, and
Yeah.
that makes it really nice.
I saw videos, people you probably don't even know exist. They're like, "I'm going to build a little shed and I'm going to call it the Father Fish Shed." Like,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you're getting it out there. It's going to like not be as fast as everybody else in the world because, everybody's like, man, whatever. But
I know. I know.
you're causing a good stir, is what I'm trying to say. A
Well,
positive spin. A positive spin.
that's worth a bell. A sand
Two
bell.
inches, 2 inches of sand.
Great. 2 inches of sand.
and
You
and
bet.
I really have a thing I want to say. You said it in a clever way. Someone that used to work for you, maybe your shop is getting cooler now that it's not in the summer, but a gal might come back and help you out.
Yeah. Well, I need to get somebody in here. the floors haven't been swept and their boxes sitting all over the place. It's beginning to look a little junky.
No, but I think everybody that listens to you and knows you, someone that went off to get another job might come back. Correct?
Well, as a matter of fact, I had somebody visiting yesterday who's talking about coming back. They were here, oh golly, maybe 2 years ago. Um, so we'll see. There's something going. Somebody always comes through the door. I'll tell you what I'm looking for, and I'm looking at you for it, among others. There are a few others, guys who are getting ready to retire and planning to move to Florida to turn this shop over to. Be a great thing to do for the next 20 years or 15 years. I've been doing it about probably 15 years, and I'm about at the end of it, and I need to turn it over to somebody else. So anybody out there who's going to be retiring soon, planning to come to Florida and wants something to do that's great fun, talk to me. I got it for you.
Oh God, I love it.
Ah,
One of one of your videos, not your live streams, but you said you like did Florida in '91. I moved in Florida in '92,
did you really? Wow.
and then I left in '95.
You went back? Yeah. I stayed. I don't know why I stayed. It was really pretty rough. The first 5 years or so were really tough. It was before I was eligible for any kind of retirement income, and I really, really struggled. Um, but finally got a little bit established. I was publishing a magazine. Then I started doing an online thing. That was, golly, that was in 92, 93, about that, 94, so somewhere along in there. I was doing an email newsletter that went out to about 5,000 people locally. It was strictly local. And it was kind of a newsy thing with a lot of commentary, a lot of people sending in comments, a lot of fun. I got involved with a guy doing the tech side who just did not understand what I was doing, and he kind of messed it up. And at that point, I had a chance to go to Haiti, so I went to Haiti for about 5 years. So there was an interim in there where I was out of Florida for a while in Haiti doing mission work. And then when I came back, that's when I really got into the fish. And that would have been about about 2003, 2004, 2005, along in there. So, Irene VD Duel sent a comment. She said, I show your videos to my daughter to teach her about fish keeping. She's 15 and has autism and is excited about wanting her first aquarium with glow danios for her Sweet 16, a planted 10-gallon tank. Magnificent. Magnificent. Irene, I don't know if it was you, but somebody contacted me a month ago about their teenage daughter who's autistic, and they were showing the videos to her and thought that they would be of benefit. I don't know if this was you. If so, God bless you. That's wonderful, and just, you know, that gets me fired up. That's really exciting stuff. My daughter, who's in her early 40s, working on her PhD in psychology, has been studying autism for the past, I don't know, 10 years nearly, and has created a school in Maryland for young autistic children. That's on the eastern shore of Maryland, on Kent Island. It's called Sweet Magnolia. It's really not a school. It's really a behavioral training center for little guys to teach them how to become more socially engaged. Teaches some language, teaches social skills, all of that. An enormously exciting, active, dynamic, phenomenally creative program. Sweet Bay, it's listed on Facebook. You can find lots of information there about it. Chevy Fish posting Aquatic Conquests channel, so you can all send pieces to Aquatic Conquest in order to get on that video. Yeah, I appreciate you, Aquarium Cop. I appreciate your input and your insight into this, into what we're doing here. I think it's clear to everyone, and I think it's on a level that doesn't really exist anywhere else in the fish fam, at least. And so we're doing something really unique. And it's growing. It's growing slowly, but it's growing. I think with the kind of help I'm beginning to get now, with all of you guys doing stuff on here, and with some of the people I'm bringing on board to do techie things, we're going to start seeing, I think, much more substantial growth. We finally broke loose of that killer algorithm and are starting to increase our subscription base again. It's gone up about 100 in the last 2 weeks or so. So we're getting there. Let's see what else. I need to jump over. Anthony T, Mary Page, all in the magic of the deep sand cap. Yes, it is. Let's see. Let me jump to the bottom here. Petroman said, Lee, give your guppies a day in the lobby, pregnant. Amen. Ah. Mary Page, commenting to Aquarium Conquest, Aquatic Conquest. Ah. My God. Color guppies, originally from D.C., lived in northern and southern Virginia, now in Maryland. Where are you in Maryland, color guppies? There was a court case recently that was won against Big Farm, in which they demonstrated conclusively in court with science that some of the drugs that are given to children are in fact causing autism. So there is finally a breakthrough. Big Farm has been fighting that tooth and claw for 25 years. They're beginning to lose the battle. There clearly is something fundamentally wrong somewhere to have caused the explosion in severely mentally damaged babies. In Frederick, I love Frederick. I was in Urbana for a couple of years. I was the pastor of the Urbana United Methodist Church. We had 4 little country churches there: Urbana, Araby, Flint Hill, and one more. Urbana, Araby, Flint Hill, and Imesville. Love it up there. The Maryland State School for the Deaf is in Frederick. My father worked there when he was working there when he died. His parents, my father's parents, both went to that school as children. They were both deaf, and they both attended the Maryland State School for the Deaf in Frederick. Irene V.D. Dool is in Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. Urbana is horribly developed. I know, it's so sad. I went back, and my backyard, well, alongside the church. I lived in the parsonage alongside the church. The backyard was a field with cattle in it. Today they've grown houses. It's with 50 feet in back of my house is a field of houses. It's dreadful. Petroman. I bought 2 pairs less than a month ago. Now have over 150 babies. Peplin Creek Halloween already? No. Color Guppies, wish you were still here. Thank you so much, Color Guppies. I keep thinking about coming back to Maryland. My brother is in Salisbury on the Eastern Shore. My daughter is on Kent Island. So if I come back, it'll be to the shore. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I think a lot of it's going to depend on what happens with this YouTube channel, as well as what happens with my health. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I think I might make it to my 80th birthday. I only got to make it another 15 hours. It looks like Sue's mom is live with you. What are you talking? What is the... Oh, my goodness. Aquarium Cop's posting his... Oh, goodness sakes. Lee thinks that his...
No, it's good.
And that's his wife's mom. Terrible. Terrible, Lee. Terrible, Lee.
No, it's good.
Shame on you.
It's good.
She's Irene is saying she can't have tanks bigger than a 10-gallon in her apartment. Well, you can do a lot with 10-gallon tanks. You really can. I have a friend who only has 10-gallon tanks, and he raises coral, all different kinds of coral in 10-gallon tanks. I have another friend who has one of the nicest guppy ranches of anybody around. He only has 10-gallon tanks. So you can do a lot in 10-gallon tanks. Mary Page's youngest daughter lives in Waldorf. That's southern Maryland. Oh, dear. Right, Lee. Gotcha. Arcus. Oh, Aquarium Cop's getting ready to show his fish. That's what that's all about. Sure enough. All right.
No, I want to tell Will that he is absolutely 100% right. That I love the dwarf frogs more than anybody. And I
Rick.
understand that he has to trim those plants so they can go up because they live on oxygen. So to have like the whole tank that the little babies can't go up, it's terrible. So he has to feed them in a little corner of the tank. So I absolutely agree that he has to trim those plants because they have to get up there. I've had them my whole life. They need to get up. They need to get up and gasp that air and go back down. So if your tank is so, I don't want to say infested, but whatever. If they can't get up to get dip that oxygen, just like Cory cats, you got to chill that out. So props to Lee for that.
All right, thank you for that. Yeah, I've been feeling a little apprehensive about him doing it, but you've reinforced what he's been saying, which is worried about the ability of the frogs to easily get to the surface. And
Yeah, true.
they don't spend a whole lot of time doing that. If they don't hit the top, they're right back down to the bottom.
You need their air.
Yeah, they do. Color Guppies is saying, Father Fish, do you know Eaton's Fish Hatchery? Third generation koi and goldfish breeders in Thurmont. It's Thurmont. They're actually a little south of Thurmont. They're on Fish Hatchery Road. And yes, I do know them. I also know Hunting Fisheries. Hunting Fisheries, I don't know if they're still in business. They were kind of managed by Catoctin Mountain Zoological Park. The zoo, Catoctin Mountain, are very good friends of mine who I met when I was up there in the late 60s. Rick and Marianne Hahn. And we've been best friends since then. Henry Hall and I used to drive up to Thurmont to Eaton's to buy fish, goldfish, for his big fish. We would go up once a month. That was his monthly trip to go up to Eaton's and buy big boxes of goldfish, some of them upwards of a foot long, most of them 3 to 4 inches, that he would bring back and feed to all of his big fish. So know them well, know them very, very well. Nice to have somebody in that area who's still aware of and still enjoying those people in the area. Do go visit if you have not yet, Color Guppies. Go visit the zoo and in Catoctin Mountain. Go visit Catoctin Mountain Zoological Park and look up Rick and Marianne. Ask for them and tell them that you know me. You know me from here. They'll be delighted to meet you. They're lovely people. It will be something you'll thoroughly enjoy. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. You will be thrilled if you've not been there yet. Oh, let's see. Mary Page. Thank you, Mary Page.
Pam is going to the Adirondacks and have a fish family party in the Adirondacks, if anybody knows.
Nice.
Pam Punchy Paints.
Oh, that's cool. That's in northern Pennsylvania, up near New York State. Is that where you're talking about? The Adirondacks?
No, it's a little.
Or somewhere out where she is?
Yeah, like where the bears are and stuff.
Oh, right.
I think it's snowing there right now.
I did hear her talking about that.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm so jealous that what's his name? Will Cox allegedly accidentally stuck the father fish mug in the tank because that's what I was gonna do.
Really? Oh
And
wow.
now he's the first guy to do it.
That's funny.
So
That's
whatever.
these frogfish are all the same. All these frog people. That's funny. Yeah, I had not thought about that. And it's so cool. And you thought about it. That's funny.
Yeah. But you delayed my order, so I couldn't do it first. So that's on you.
Ah, well, let's see. What are we doing time wise? We're getting down to it. Color guppies.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
Right. Getting down to it. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I need to respond to here. Lee saying Aquarium Cop is steadily nuts. I love him. Foot. A 5 foot tank. Oh well. Oh, this is good. This is good. Anthony T. Nailed it. He said most doctors say that birthdays are healthy for you. The more you have, the longer you live. All right. Well, my 80th is coming up tomorrow. So, good sign. I have a roommate whose birthday is coming up. He will be 93.
Awesome.
He and his 90-year-old girlfriend play cards, rummy, all day, every day. They go out in the morning for a ride. They go out late afternoon for dinner. And they come back and they play cards every day, all day. Turn this thing. And they're doing it as a COVID response. They're doing it to not be around other people. I'm hoping they're going to get a break because they do enjoy getting out and doing other stuff. Cassie B's asking me to interview some of these guys. You know what? I talked to Andres Ryan at Bioaquatics about coming on, and he's open to that. So I'm going to try to get that set up maybe for next week. That'll be really exciting. Andres is a remarkable guy, and has you think I'm full of stuff. He's like it pours out of his brain. He's amazing. We'll try to get him up. We got a $20 Thunder Aquatics. Have a happy 80th. They'll be busy tomorrow, and we'll not have a chance to get on with you in the morning, be watching later. Enjoy your day. And I need to find this so I can post it. Can't post it from up top. I got to find it. There it is right there. All right. Thank you, Thunder Aquatics, very much for the $20 super chat. This will go toward mugs. Everything's going toward mugs these days. We're getting the mugs out. Flower 1 stars. Hello, hello. All right. Thank you, Aquarium Cop, for being on with us. I love it. Appreciate you so much. I've got your plants ordered. They'll be in Tuesday. I'm going to put your package in the mail on Tuesday. You should get it Thursday or Friday. So sorry for the terrible delay. I thought I had the plants, and I didn't. I don't know what happened to them. but we're going to get it. All right, we're getting down to it. 54 likes. Must be the years of being forearm deep in aquarium. I think you're right, Blake. I think you're right about that. I think that's exactly what it is. Thank you again, Thunder Aquatics. Appreciate it so very much. All right. Let's see. We need to play some songs here. Let's do, you know what we haven't done? Or have we? I don't even remember. We need to do, let's see what comes up here. Oh, I see. Well, that's not what I had in mind. All right, let's just move it. Live now, Father Fish in the Morning, 9:13. Special help for beginners. The wisdom of tropical fish. Popular uploads. The balanced aquarium. Uploads. Past live streams. Created playlist. The music of Father Fish. There we go.
Hello, Mary. Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Yeah. What are we going to do next? We got to do next. Where are we? Got to get back, down. Come on. We can do this. I know we can do this. What's going on here? Music of Father Fish. 1 of 5. Here we go. Uh-oh. I haven't got it posted. Okay, we got to go. We got to go up to Aquatic Conquest. What in the world? Here we are. Right there. Right there. Right there. Which one? This one. That one, the other one. Whatever. Have we got it? I don't think we got it. It's not the right one. Right here. Here we go. Ah. Madness. Madness, I say. Goodbye, all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, all. Goodbye, Patrick. Yeah. Thank you, Aquarium Cop, for the super sticker. Can't even find it. Thank you, High Rise Window Cleaner, for the super sticker. Thank you, Irene Van Doel, for the super sticker. Thank you, Aquarium Cop, for the super sticker. Wonderful. Thank you, guys. Love you. Love you all. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Come on, fight back. Fight back. Stay away from the... Oh, God damn it. What are you doing? Just calm down. I'm sorry I prodigy. She seems to be healing. Her bulb seems to be healing as well.
It's pretty.
Not because I just put her in here, but just because of anyway. Come on, Yee.
Mercy.
Love you, darling.
Mercy.
I'm talking to you now, Sue. Love you,
Mercy.
darling. Bye.
Bye. Lord. I love it. God bless you all. See you in the morning. Thank you, Aquatic Conquest. Yes. Bye-bye, all. See you in the AM.